After saving Absalom from a threat by the Whispering Tyrant and their servants festering within the grisly fair, our heroes took the fight to the Gravelands. Although they achieved victory over one of the Tyrant's most powerful servants, it came at a dreadful cost, and they went their separate ways. A year has passed since then, and our heroes find themselves drawn together once again. Mysterious arrow cards have appeared in their possession, and the cards seem drawn to one another, pulling them back to the city of Absalom. The cards want to be whole once more, but their presence and their power is not unknown to everyone. As various groups mobilize to take them for their own, our heroes will find themselves drawn to a conflict, not just with these forces, but for the fate of Galarian itself. The cards have been dealt. Welcome to Stolen Fates. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Stolen Fate! How are we all? Hope we're doing well.
Good, hopefully.
Hopefully?
Doing good.
I'm a bit worried, because... Okay, so...
There he is.
Oh, beautiful!
It's too hot.
It is very hot. Like, it is way too hot, and part of it is self-inflicted for me, I get it, but... Yeah...
I can't stay in here, man. It's just too hot.
You and your refusal to have a window.
Who
I
needs
have a window.
windows?
Matt doesn't.
I was talking to Matt.
Who needs windows? Jeez.
It's still 32 degrees.
Oh god, what is the current degrees? It's probably similar to where you're at the moment, but yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's mega unpleasant. Say that.
It's 27 here, but, you know, a cyclone did roll through a couple of days ago, so it's humid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this stuff all down here is from apparently the hot central part where no one wants to live of the country.
Yeah.
People still do it. No one really wants to, though.
Well, look, some people like the heat and like to feel like they're constantly swampy, I guess.
Yeah, some people live in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people that live in Florida also live on the beach, so it's a non-issue.
Yeah, look, I was considering a trip to Redhead earlier today, just to be beachside for a little while, but I have way too much to do.
Should go to the obelisk. It's real cool.
Obelisk would be fun. There's also the Pashabolka memorial, which is insane to think about that we actually have that. Wait, no one outside of Newcastle knows what that is, do they?
I've not a clue, Matt. You've said words, they've gone right over my head.
Well, a little bit of Newcastle / Novocastrian history. Years ago, like over a decade at this point, a Russian
Novocastrian?
Yeah, that's what people in Newcastle are called Novocastrians.
Yeah, because they can't be called Scouts. That'll just confuse people.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But no, like over a decade now at this point, we had a Russian freighter literally just crash on our beaches. Just crash. And it just sat there for a couple of days, and everyone was just like, well, what do we do about it? And it became this huge tourist thing for a while, with locals just going there, taking photos of it, and being like, holy shit, this actually happened for once. And once it was finally removed...
in Newcastle?
Well, once it was finally removed, the city of Newcastle decided, hey, we're going to put up a statue in honor of this ship that crashed on our beach that one time.
Is it just a statue of a ship?
But crashed.
Fair enough.
Like, not the full ship, just a crashed version of the ship. And it's just like, perfect, beautiful. This is why Russia's going to invade us. But anyway.
Sure they will.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they'll
Russia
go the entire
can't even
distance.
control the Black Sea, Matt. I don't know how you think they're gonna go on the Pacific Ocean.
Poorly.
Look, they're gonna melt halfway there and just give up. I'm not concerned.
they get lost along the way and then end up invading like.
G'day, mate. Looks like you haven't spotted both there. Need a tow back. Oh god. Anyway, how has everyone's week been? I hope it's been good. Yeah. God. Well, we did have a cyclone go
it was
through.
great. I watched pretty ladies and pretty lads shake their jiggly bits. And there was singing and dancing and those things called jokes.
Jokes? I like jokes.
Yeah. I too like jokes. It was all in all a great night.
I'm actually a little disappointed you get to see
TV
it.
Rail tried to get me late and steal all my money, the bastards.
I toured a law school.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. A very pretty law school.
Did you go to any parties?
While touring the law school,
Yeah.
And were there any demon ladies?
no parties, no demon ladies that I could
Just devil
recognize as
ladies. Got
demon
it.
ladies.
Because
Those demon ladies aren't particularly keen on that whole law bit.
look, you have to understand, Juliet. Here in Australia, we only get to experience like the American schooling system through like media and stuff like that, so we don't quite get how it works.
What do you mean you don't get how it works? You go to elementary
university,
school,
to school, and then you go home.
and then you go to middle school, and then you go to high school, and then if you want to pay a lot of money, you can go to college. And then after college, you can go to graduate school.
And then university?
No, so some people call college university.
Okay.
But like technically a college is where they only have undergraduate programs, and a university has to have grad programs.
Okay.
But like your 4-year degree, that's most people call that college here.
But college and university are kind of interchangeable, right?
Interchangeable, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That does explain something for me.
If you're getting post 4 years, that's called a graduate degree because you have graduated.
Yeah, because one of the things we hear about a lot here in Australia is like the Greek system or the fraternity system, and that's just something that does not exist here in Australia. Like we have student
don't
groups.
have, like, frats and
Nor do
shit?
university towns.
Yeah.
You don't have like university towns where like the government gave people land to build a university in the middle of nowhere, and so a town sprung up around the fact that there was a university there because the government gave them land to build one.
No.
Nope.
Your government needs to
Universities
give out
exist.
more land.
No.
No, see,
I don't think it owns any of it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
no, we put our universities in really inconvenient spots and just expect everyone to commute.
Or,
Yes.
you know, we just put the university in a really inconvenient spot and then people moved around the university. Because, you know, of course they would. And now you got people who are like, hey, we want to put a highway right next to the university. And the university's like, can you not? I love my city so much. But yeah, just the kind of differences between the schooling systems, I find it a little bit fascinating. But hi, Karaga, how you doing? Also, hello, Kutos, June, Julie, Sokanasha, hello all. Welcome on in.
Send ice and fans.
Just send us your colder weather, please. Look, Deedon is going fine, but the flesh vessel is melting a little bit, and it's not
The
fun.
hell is this tangled briar, and why do I have this?
So that you can have more HP.
Yay! Surely we should be giving this to Illustrana.
I refuse to have more HP.
Yeah, we went through this, don't worry.
Yeah, no, it was
I
absolutely
want
discussion.
I want to force Whisper to either choose to kill me or not use her dude.
Oh no, I have a thing. I have a thing now.
You
have a
You
thing?
say no to death. I'm
I can
allowed
also
to
say
say
no-
no
I don't
one.
know, still.
I can also say no to death.
Yeah.
You know, you can just say no to death, you know.
I mean, yeah, we can just use a hero point. That's
Just-
awesome.
And this
Jed-
one actually works to protect me against death effects and disintegrate as well, because the trigger is just you're reduced to 0 hit points.
You know what
So-
also does that? Having hit points.
No, actually, for those in particular, it's mostly having a fortitude save that isn't trash, but you know, tomato,
Yeah, but if you-
tomato.
If there are more numbers to reduce, then there's less chance of you hitting that 0 number.
Have you?
The other
Yeah.
problem is that the only thing to be hit by death effects so far is your bird.
It's true.
From Karaga, pals, have you ever thought about whether it is possible to turn your hometown into an interesting fantasy town? See, the problem for me is
Dude, this-
I'm a city boy, so I was born in a
This
city
pl-
and lived in cities my entire life.
This
But
place
yes,
is
I have.
20 years from becoming a fucking cyberpunk Shadowrun town.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Shit's awful.
Like, Sydney is almost there.
I saw an awful graph today of the relative increase in house price rental thing across the two governments that have been in power for the past 40 years. You see our Labour Party, a moderate slight increase. Labour Party, sharp increase.
Right?
It's
But
like,
they're building
I
money.
wonder why. It's almost like these are the people that have houses and want these to be very expensive and make lots of money from them.
And
I wonder if there's a conflict of interest here.
even though most of them live in
No.
Canberra.
It's like we had such a weird shitfest about people having dual citizenship. It was like, well, why don't we get rid of people with 2 houses? It's like,
A vacancy tax,
if they're
baby?
gonna have an issue.
Because I need a
think that already
vacation home.
Fuck.
No, it's all. Yeah, these
They're
people
big-
are big on money,
Yeah.
not
These
very
are
big
land-
on equality.
Yeah, when we talk about landlords, these are landlords because they lord over all the land.
Yeah. But
Mates with billionaires and not afraid to flaunt it.
that said, quick announcement, or kind of quick announcement and another thing. Nick is currently on holidays. So Bao is going to be absent for the next couple of weeks. Probably only about 3 weeks. But yeah, Nick hasn't had a holiday in literally years. So this is long overdue for him. And he's going to be doing some traveling around Australia. So
Matt, on the other hand,
I don't remember the last time I had a holiday, like a proper holiday.
yours is coming up in October.
I mean, even that's going to be somewhat for work.
Oh yeah, it is. Hey Matt, can I claim my ticket expenses?
Look, you joke about that, but I'm definitely going to be getting tax back on my PAX tickets.
Can you do that for my flights? Thanks. So one of us gets something off of it.
What are you doing in October?
Going to PAX Australia.
Fun.
Because
PAX
PAX
South?
East West is just too difficult.
It is a little bit too difficult to get to.
I have to cross the biggest ocean in the world. And I don't really want to go much further than Hawaii. Because Hawaii's nice. I like it there. It's kind of similar to here. Weather-wise, at least.
I feel like most of the US is pretty nice.
I disagree.
Other
It depends on
announcement.
what you're looking for.
There's too many Americans.
Anyway, the other
Hawaii's
announcement
got
I
that
have.
nice mix of everyone's a foreigner.
God. That other announcement I have is I have received the edit for the first session of Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, the abridged version of it. Our editor has managed to break it down from a 3-hour session to 30 minutes. I've already watched it,
nice.
and it's fucking amazing. I am currently in the works of doing up a second YouTube channel, which will be hosting that. But we're kind of trying to get together a proper schedule and getting enough of a backlog through that we can have regular releases. But the current YouTube channel will not be changing. It's just going to have like the VODs amendment on the end of it. A lot of streamers are doing that at the moment. I'm going to be doing it as well. And we'll have a second channel, which will be for more like the 30-minute and below content. And it'll also host like shorts and stuff like that. But that's in the future. It's accelerating quickly. There's a lot of things going on. We have an April Fool's release that is coming soon as well for April Fool's.
You're not supposed to say it's an April Fool's release, Matt.
No, fuck that.
That's
I
supposed
hate
to be part of the joke.
We have a very extremely serious release coming up soon.
fucking. Well, we do have one of those as well. That's Black Powder Magic on Plot, which is looking like a mid-April to late April release at this point. Lots of things happening. But otherwise, tonight's session. How about we do
Tonight's
the introductions? Illustrana?
Hi, I'm Juliet. I play Illustrana. She is an elf rogue. She's very cool. She's the roguiest rogue to have ever rogued. And yeah, so she's always doing sneak attacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's definitely not like a cool knight. That's not what she is.
Definitely a rogue.
Not enough
Definitely a rogue.
not enough cold traits to be a cool rogue.
Whisper!
Hi, I'm Leo. I play Whisper. She's a KL monk of Ayori. She likes punching things and taking walks wherever you can't see her.
Yeah, no, that's the important part there, isn't it? And Korgar?
I hope that gave directional audio.
I mean, I heard some of it.
I Korga, I dwarf. Sometimes I'm not dwarf.
Sometimes we
I
raid
don't
dwarf.
cast spells. Anyone that thinks I cast spells obviously has misinterpreted what my class is.
What is with the characters in this particular game trying to gaslight people?
Oh, you know what? I should just remove all these spells from my spell list just to reinforce the point. What spells have you prepared? None.
What
Don't cast
spells?
spells.
It's not handicapping, it's optimizing.
Hey GM, if I give up all my spell casting, what can I get in return?
Where are all my 7th rank spells gone?
Well, I mean, that was just the shifter class in first edition.
I was about to say that's pretty much what happened with Pathfinder 1. And there is still a lot of demand for the shifter class.
I keep seeing these things like, what's the best gish? I'm like, druid. It's just druid.
Druid's pretty good.
I think
Druid.
War
You don't
Priest
have to
is a
trade
really
off anything.
fun-
You get
War
best
Priest
spells.
is a really fun gish
Best
experience.
punches. Like, you don't want to be punching and casting spells. You want to be punching or casting spells.
Alright, let's switch over to the map. So, who remembers what happened last time?
You don't want to introduce Bao?
Well, Bal's not here.
He's not here.
Do you want me to introduce the character of Bao?
Bao's not here. Bao's gone walkabout.
Would you
You know
like
that main thing that her character does?
Would you like me to like switch the screen back so you can do Bal's introduction?
I would love that, Matt.
Okay. And Bao?
Bark, 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 bark. Woof,
I
woof.
fucking knew it.
Woof, woof. Ah, woo.
I have so many regrets.
I think you've confused Yao Guai with Puppy Girl.
Pup girl.
Bao
God.
is a puppy girl. I don't know what you want.
Excuse me, she's a puppy woman. Wait, that doesn't work.
A dog woman.
Well, so who remembers what happened last time? I know it's been like a fortnight.
We killed a lich.
You did kill a
We
lich.
bullied a lich a lot, and then we killed the lich.
I mean, you guys did. I don't remember. I drew a blank.
You drew blank? Yeah, that's fair.
You mostly like mumbled and then cast a spell that hit 2 of us.
Yeah, I
That
think-
sounds like me.
yeah. You cast your big giant moonburst,
It's really
And then the
difficult
lich-
to not hit people with that.
and then the lich critically succeeded.
Yeah, you know, as they do.
That sounds exactly like me. Thanks, Matt.
We
Hey,
also
I was in
relocated
control
an
of your character.
observatory.
Yeah, but it's still you critically succeeding on my my basic saves all the time.
He had like 2 hero points at that, well, villain points at that point, and didn't have to use them as well.
That's how it goes. Chat knows this.
Yeah, no.
You give him hero points, he doesn't need to use them.
Though I am figuring out more creative uses for them. For instance, when I do secret checks, I can use villain points for those because I'm the one doing the rolling. The 7
We
Dunes
don't
folks
do
figured that out.
secret checks.
I do remember you mentioning that in Seven Dudes. I'm like, I can't. I'm actually you here because you're the GM and it's all behind a screen.
So yeah, just doing like secret checks and then re-rolling them because it's like, no, I want that to be worse.
I'm going to have to be really conscious of that little icon in the corner now.
A little bit. For the record, as Julia mentioned, I don't do secret checks too often. There are times where I feel it is relevant, and that's when I do them. But for just general things like initiative checks and perception, I don't do it.
Also, in
You
the
don't
rules,
even
you
do it
don't
for
have to.
recall knowledge.
It's in rules. They don't have to be secret if the GM doesn't want them to be, because they ignore the crit failure.
Bao is not here. However, I can do a thing where I screenshot the Happy Holidays thing and then send it to Bao.
Correct.
And I'm sure they will appreciate that. So if anyone else wants to send
Bao's-
Happy Holidays things, you can...
Bao's checked out.
Checked out
Not
or checked
even
in?
with us spiritually. Bao's checked out and not gone on the next adventure as per the tenets of Sun Wukong.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? But no, Bao will be played by Illustrana tonight.
I'm gonna do a great job.
Absolutely. So,
I'm sure if Nick is listening to this, has already appreciated my very funny joke about introducing Bao.
went back to the main screen for it as well.
All this effort, me having to move scenes. Despicable.
Right? I have to press a singular button. Ugh. Ugh. So
Exactly.
much. But you beat up a lich, convinced an observatory that, you know, it was on, it had been rezoned. So it moved. I'm not even kidding.
I forgot we did that.
You convinced an observatory
wrong
that it
with
was
you?
miszoned, so it had to move to a new location.
Yeah, we were from the county.
And then, you know, forced a bunch of rat folk into employment.
They're kind of happy with the
didn't
arrangement.
force, gave them the opportunity for gainful employment.
Look, one of them was already Stargazer, so it's like, hey, we're making you work at an observatory, and they're like, okay, don't threaten me with a good time or anything. It's like, geez, okay.
Colgar also likes the stars.
But,
I thought he likes the moon.
I mean,
No, he moves the moon because he's a druid. He
Yeah.
likes the stars.
By the way,
He's into
speaking
celestial
of the
bodies.
moon, sweet lunar eclipse last night. It was pretty good.
yeah, we had a blood moon.
It was. We did.
Look, I will.
I had to wear sunglasses at night.
It was terrible because we had the blood moon, and I had to spend a couple of hours slaying monsters. It's so annoying in this neighborhood. We don't get the good
Yeah,
monsters
but
around
did you
here.
get that piggy bank though?
Did not get the piggy bank.
It's alright, if you thought plovers were bad before.
Right? Ah. Last thing we needed was mutant
I was just
lovers.
trying to fish, and this giant shelled monster started flying at me.
Yeah, that's been my experiences recently.
That's your fault for punching up a big wall of flesh. It was just minding its own business, but no, you had to go poke about.
We have mixed so many genres here. We should probably continue.
Super have. Terraria, yeah.
This is all just Terraria.
Isn't that just this entire like stream is us mixing genres?
Well, look, it was Terraria. It was also I was doing a Zelda reference.
Welcome to TTRPG MMORPG.
Look, we're nerds here. It's
Element
fine.
EQ.
It's fine. But you do have a couple of other things left to do in the city of Ko. And in particular,
What's that?
the Derhii would like some help as well.
Take a long rest. That's the first thing I would like to do in the city of Ko.
Well, if you would like to go back to the Conclave and have a little bit of a nap, you can absolutely do that. You've already
I'm
done
at
some really good
12
work.
hit points.
I will rest for the night. And then
Cards of
use a magic thing to restore all my hit points.
Yeah, I think we can assume that we would treat wounds and everything and you'd be full.
Yeah, you'd be at
Don't
full hit
even
points. It's
treat
fine.
wounds, just
You're level
spam
15.
heal.
You're level 15. I'm not tracking your healing overnight.
What do get rid of Vital Beacon? Cast Vital Beacon. Do I cast an 8th rank spell into my heal? Probably not. So we will use a 6th rank heal.
Here's Shnaka. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Monkey Lady.
Monkey lady.
She see and she do. The top of her head forms an apex.
It's kind of legendary. But she is wearing a crown that makes her a queen.
Isn't that...
Wait, does it go all the way around or does it stop at the back?
See, I
'Cause it's
don't
different
know.
between a tiara and a crown.
Yeah, no, that's true. But no, she's a queen.
I did not know that. I visually recognized the difference, but I did know that was exclusively the difference.
See, the more we know. We learn so much every single week.
Where does a diadem fit into this?
Sits lower on the head, I believe.
Yeah, diadems usually sit across the forehead.
Wait, so it's not a moon tiara, it's a moon diadem?
Yeah, it's we forgive anyone who's not a native English speaker and knows all this bullshit for getting it wrong.
Look, it's all kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a
When
lot
it
of
comes down
semantics
to
for
it.
a bunch of fancy headwear.
Yeah. For funny parasites in crowns and funny hats.
Yeah. So before, did you say we're going to the airy or the dairy?
Well,
I heard dairy, so we better not take scooters.
okay, so look, it's spelt because their species of flying gorilla are called, I don't know, Derhii? Derhii?
Dairy.
Derhii? Okay.
Derhii.
There's no apostrophe. So yeah,
Derhii?
Derhii?
Nah, too many eyes.
God.
Derhii, Mark?
But yeah, they are a species of flying gorilla, most native to the Mwangi Expanse.
Ook ook.
And despite having wings, they are still very much mammals. But they're also very intelligent. Or at least they're sentient.
So the wings were magically added then.
I think it had something to do with a demonic pact.
A wizard did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
Love
knew it
doing
was
that
gonna
stuff.
be one of them wizards.
some which
always
was
doing
like
it.
they dream of flying and freedom. I'll give them wings. That nothing bad will happen from that.
Hey, look, that's
You know,
the plot of Wish.
Everyone deserves a chance to fly.
Right?
I was gonna say, did this witch happen to be bright green?
Maybe.
But you know, if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free.
There we go.
All right, Jason.
But you do go back to Uselek's enclave. Actually, let's do the bust shot of him instead. And he is happily awaiting for your
Wizards.
briefing. Or at least your
Some
progress
might even
report.
say grand wizards.
Oh, we are not that grand. We are certainly magically inclined. I wouldn't call myself a wizard either.
I was making a different joke, Matt.
She was.
I was about to make a very different reference.
Missed it.
Not
I'm
wizards
sorry.
and then just regular old virgins.
Wow. Okay.
Moving on.
But yes, we would very much like to hear your report.
Well, we dealt with the lich. He wasn't much of a lich.
Oh? Negotiations went well then?
I think
One
they
could
went
say that.
rather quickly and you know, to great effects to gaining what we wanted out of them.
We feel as if there's something that is not being said.
Well,
He's
the wizard's dead,
Well, yes, it's a lich.
destroyed,
I
reduced
don't think there's
to a
anything further that
fine
needs to be said on that
powder.
one.
Oh. So their soul cage has also been dealt with?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's fine then. Problem
I
solved?
actually have a question.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to know if there's any adverse reactions or actions regarded to ingesting said soul cage?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's good. I would hate for Petonius to have a tummy ache.
Well, beyond the usual things regarding unusual diets, does Betodius usually eat crystalline structures?
I mean,
Stones?
sometimes if they're on a person, Butonius sometimes likes to eat people whole, especially if they're smaller. So occasionally I'm sure he's eaten a crystal or two.
See, I'm just imagining something very primal happening to any Yasuki that comes close to Betodius, just seeing them dash for the nearest hole.
They like holes, though.
Yeah,
They actually do.
I know they do, but at the same point, it's the whole thing of like, that's a giant bird. Like, that is a prey. We are prey creatures. That is a predator to us. We're out of here.
Yusoki are more hobbits.
They are very hobbit-like. See, now I'm just
But
thinking of popping some.
regardless,
Yes.
we don't believe he had anything to do with the undead underwater.
We hear a grunt from Shanaka. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's still something to be dealt with, though. Though I do have to ask, when are you planning on dealing with that? In the morning, perhaps?
That's probably the plan. I probably should get some rest. I'm feeling a little... what sort of... voided? Voided.
I'm not sure I'm aware of the term.
So you know the energies of the void?
Yes, we are very familiar with them.
Yeah, I feel like probably been influenced by those a lot. A lot of necromantic magic happening.
Oh. No, we do understand. We've been there before.
Also, we should probably let you know that we have relocated your observatory.
Well, it's not our observatory, not yet at least. But
The city's observatory, nonetheless.
no, this is good. This is good. Though we might have to relocate it. I'm sorry, you moved an entire building?
We moved the thing that makes the observatory the observatory.
Oh, was it some sort of construct?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense then. Well, once the pack masters are in charge of Co, we will be doing a lot of work to the city.
So you say that very presumptively. Have you asked the residents of Co if they want to work with the Packmasters in a sort of you being in charge capacity, or if it's more an equal partners capacity?
Well, we were invited to not take over the city. That Taldan's
See,
a
you
second
just
language for
seem
me.
like you're making it like you're going to take over the city.
Oh, we're just going to extend a lot of our rulership as we do in Katapash. It will
I
be
just
good
sort
for the
of
city.
look at the gorilla lady, see how she's
Man.
feeling about this.
If only Sam totally didn't say this was going to happen before we even started any of this adventure.
I'm sensing motive to see if the gorilla lady is chill with this or not.
Give me a perception check.
39?
She kind of looks at you, looking at her, and she'll give another grunt, and she'll speak up and go, "For the record, there will be a shared rulership, something akin to the council with the Pact Binders. This has already been negotiated. Though we were under the understanding we would be sitting on a council with a lich. I'm not sure how that's going to function now." Perhaps
I mean, if
one
you
of the
really
Haddas.
need a lich, we could probably go to, like, Geb and find you one.
Oh no, local is fine. We don't need to import one.
I don't know why you would want to be on a council with that gentleman. He seemed rather unpleasant.
I think stupid is the operative word.
He was powerful though.
That as well.
Compared to yourselves, not as powerful, it would seem. I feel we have picked our allies very well.
Etonius puffs up his chest a little, sort of looking very proud.
Especially if you will be dealing with our issues in the reservoir.
That is the next step, isn't it?
Bao probably, I don't know, mumbles grouchily about the fact that anyone needs to rule the city.
Select will say, "We understand your apprehension at this. Please understand that we won't be taking complete and direct authority over Co. It will be run as per a council, but we wish to keep our hands off of it for the most part. We already have Katapash to deal with."
They just want all the taxes and all the money and then all the people's lives and then just have everything go to them. You know, no biggie.
And first dibs on any of the artifacts that are found here. We know how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
But
They just want to do a colonialism.
the lives of the
Yes.
people here will be better. We will be working towards restoring the city. Not completely to its former glory. I don't think that's possible anymore, but restoring the buildings, making sure money flows in for architecture. Builders, for one thing.
Food.
Food. Water's not really an issue.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird corpses in this water. I wouldn't want to drink it.
Oh, we can just purify the water once they're dealt with.
Okay.
That's an easy one to do. Though I will say, if you could find out what the source of the water is, we have our suspicions, but we are not sure.
Is it not
The source
like
of the water?
snow melt in the mountains? That's usually how these things work. Or rainfall?
Partially. However, the amount of water that flows through the city and gathers in our lake suggests that there is another source of water coming from below, and we're not quite sure what that is. Like I said, we have our suspicions.
It would make sense that something was engineered if this land was originally floating.
Well, historical records suggest that there was some sort of gateway to the plane of water where they got it from. However, we're not sure if that gateway is still operable, and we're not sure how much of the truth of that matter is.
I certainly hope that gateway is rather small.
Well, that's one of the things we would like to find out. So much of the history of the city is relegated to legends and stories. Finding the truth of many of these matters is very important to us. Like, we had no idea the observatory was actually some form of construct. That's something to update in our records.
It's probably worth mentioning, but you probably shouldn't try to force it to move again. It's quite happy where it is and quite violent if you try to disturb it.
Oh, no. As long as we can get the information that we want to, so we can update our historical records, we don't really mind where it is.
That's good.
We don't want to interrupt the flow of as much as we want, as much as possible. Let the city be.
That could be the catchphrase for the city.
If people want to do a perception check on that, they can.
Oh, I'd love to do a perception check on that. Can I taste it? Can I taste the lies in the air?
Look, he's not lying. I will put that out there immediately. He's not lying, but you do get the general vibe that their intention is to make Ko a vassal state.
Colonialism is what we call that in the biz.
That's essentially what we thought anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's just confirming stuff. And particularly with your giant ass check, Illustrana. You get the feeling that
Yeah, what's his social security number?
well, it's not so much his social security number. You get the feeling that the pack masters don't have much of an interest in the city. Like, there's absolutely, in like 12 months, once they've gotten everything they want out of the city, you get the feeling they're probably just gonna, like, walk, essentially.
Okay.
Which, depending on your point of view, isn't a bad thing. And you also kind of get the feeling that's what Shinaka's hope is. Otherwise, Uselect sends invisible or unseen servants to guide you to your rooms so that you may have your rest and sleep. But he does mention Before you leave in the morning, I do have some things to help you with your mission into the water.
Oh, that's good. Potions.
And here I thought Korgar was just gonna cast feet to fins on all of us.
Well,
Yeah, that probably would be the easiest way of doing things.
I mean, not completely inaccurate. Is that the right one? That's the right one. I have dropped the loot thing.
Matt's
But
dropped the loot.
I have dropped a loot thing. But he does give you a case with 4 vials in it. Each one is a sea touch elixir.
Polymorph. Fuck that shit.
Well, look, not everyone can turn to fish. Or sharks. You have a shark form, don't you?
I believe animal form does, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be fine. But
Ugh, if only it had the companion trait.
do consumables need the
Alas.
companion trait?
Paizo, everything needs the companion trait.
I hate that so much.
If you want to use it on a companion, it needs the companion trait. Rules is written.
Even the familiar snacks? See, now I'm checking. God damn.
It wouldn't be the
See,
first time Paizo's miswritten abilities forgetting about particular parts of their own rules.
Yeah, I think this is the classic thing of where you just do a Nick Fury and say, I can see the council's elected to make a decision, but since it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because familiar
that,
morsels don't have the companion trait, and they're specifically for familiars. Which are
That's
covered
wild.
which are covered by the companion rules regarding items specifically. But yeah, do any of you want to do anything with your evening?
I'll give Butonius one.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll give Butonius an elixir.
Though probably in the morning.
Yeah.
So, anything to do with your evenings?
My goodness. He still has it.
Howling.
It's fine if you don't.
Anything to do with my evening.
Do people want to just keep the elixirs and just get feet to fins?
Sure. Actually, Butonius specifically would prefer an elixir. But
Oh, because
because
Butonius's land speed is terrible.
land speed is horrible, yeah.
Orca dorka.
Okie dokie artichoke.
Oh,
Illustrana
just gonna
is
zoom.
going to spend the evening writing poetry.
Oh. Anything in particular?
It's a very lovely poem about a very pretty lady who happens to have wings and meet the exact description of a Ruchelai.
Okay, but isn't specifically a Ruchelai?
I mean, her name isn't said in the poem.
what
yeah.
was the other one's name?
Fate's Call, I think?
Gotcha.
A
So what you're saying is
Ruchelai?
that
Fate's
Illustrana's
Prophet.
meeting Fate's Calling.
Oh god.
No, it's about a Ruchelai, but it just doesn't say the name of
Gotcha,
Ruchelai
gotcha.
because that's cheesy to say the
And
name.
it'd be a
of the
shame if someone else looked almost exactly like a Ruchelai and fit all those descriptions, but wasn't the target of that poetry. What could?
No, she
what-
looks
what
very
things could
different than a
occur?
Ruchelai.
I don't know.
They have like different colored eyes.
Completely
It's
different.
definitely the eyes that are different. Nothing else. I wasn't looking. You can't prove it.
They do have the same color hair. That's awkward.
Hmm.
The hip and chest measurements are also the same, but I'm not sure how Illustrana got those.
No, the chest measurements of Fate's Calling, I'm pretty sure, are more are larger.
Yeah. Fate's Prophet is a little bit more blessed in that area.
Or cursed, some girls would say.
Yeah.
Is it a blessing or a curse if it's come from a demon?
I mean, how much back pain are you experiencing?
Hey.
Though I will say Urushile's a little bit more hippie.
Right. I cast water breathing
Yes.
on everyone.
Yay. I can
It
breathe
doesn't matter if I
water.
cast it on thing or not, because
Oh god, it lasts until the next day. Okay.
What, you think I'm going to use these spell slots for something else? I am a prepared caster, Matt. This is exactly what it's supposed to do.
Chain lightning.
It's like, hey, look, that's still there. That's still prepared.
Chain
Different
lightning
slots.
underwater. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. I did have to get up Howling Blizzard though, which is a bit upsetting.
That is a bit blunt.
One thing. Let's say one thing I might get Whisper to do is in the evening is she's going to go talk to a bunch of the birds around.
Okay.
Can you fly underwater?
No, you need swim speed.
Yeah.
Cool. So how does a ghost fly underwater? Because ghosts have
Ghosts
no
aren't
other speed.
allowed in the water.
Yeah, didn't you know they're not allowed to cross falling water?
What if it's just a still pond?
Ghosts aren't allowed in the water. They're hydrophobic. Ectoplasm is hydrophobic.
And those ghosts that are like exist in the water, they're specific monsters who have a swim speed.
They're not ghosts.
I will cast this on people that are willing. Wait, yeah, it is the 6th version. Why does that not have effects for me to copy across? Game?
I'm not
Foundry?
sure. I think it's because you could just kind of add a swim speed in.
Oh, that's only one willing creature. What the hell?
Illustrana doesn't need it.
Why, because
Yeah,
you're just
Whisper
gonna ride
doesn't.
Petonius.
I've got assurance in athletics, so I don't need either.
Yeah.
It reduces how far you go though.
Yeah, land
Swimming.
speed.
No. As in swimming under the water is bad.
Yeah, it's real bad.
It's just half speed.
Take
It's
feet
fine.
defense.
I mean, it also lasts 10 minutes, so I think that if we get in
no,
trouble,
it-
you can pass that.
Nah,
Last-
Koga's
it's
doing the
next
6th
daily
level.
preparations. It's up.
Oh.
See, Koga cares about you. He wants you all to succeed.
Wait,
Well,
you're also forgetting a bow might need that instead.
that's all right. That's the
Has
thing with
multiple
preparing in
6th level
advance.
spell class.
Yeah.
Spell slots.
I'm not going to be using one because if I need to go fast, I'm going to be in a form with a swim speed.
And besides,
Sure.
Bakano is doggy
Also-
paddle.
Also, 2 polymorph. I'm not sure why this is. Oh, it is just a morph. I thought that was a. Oh no, the potion's a polymorph.
But bow.
Actually, never mind.
will-
I am going to cast that on myself.
Okay, so cool. That's everybody that needs a swim speed having a swim speed.
I've put 2 swim speeds on people.
Now, is Betonius drinking one of the elixirs?
Yep, Butonius will drink one of the elixirs. Let me go into his inventory. Throw it into chat in case it doesn't go when I click use. And then I'm going to click use. And then we'll see if it properly applied the effect to him. But
It's
it did not.
It did not?
It
Ah.
didn't.
You might need to drag the effect over when we get to the proper screen.
Yeah. That's
Um,
why I'm waiting till I have a token of his.
But Whisper, you're talking to the ravens and the birds.
Yeah, just checking in with them, particularly if they've spotted any undead crawling out of the water anywhere specifically.
Well, give me a diplomacy check. This is akin to a gather information.
Which I'm not that great at. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you rolled an 18. You spend like an hour or so kind of looking for some birds, talking to them, getting the local gossip and the rumors. And there is a lot to be said from the birds. They do have a tendency to talk. You are informed that there have been some strange creatures crawling out from the water. And I now have 3 villain points. But the creatures haven't stayed out of the water for long, as the local denizens of Ko have been making sure to do short work of them. But they are messing up the water really bad, and it's making bath time really annoying.
yeah. Are they specific about the spot where they generally come out?
Not really. They do describe them as multi-limbed creatures, not humanoid.
So my comment about the size of that portal to the plate of water might be appropriate.
Maybe. Yeah, they're definitely not humanoid. Sorry, I just looked at the picture then.
Okay. That's pretty much all I had to ask of them.
All right. Well, the night will pass, and Urselect, for his part, has made sure that your residences while you're here are very nice. Silken sheets, tapestries, the whole bit. There's even little platters that are put out so you can snack if you need to. And when you're not looking, they're refilled.
Just like home with Dodds.
Right? Though Dodds is a better cook.
Okay.
Though you're not sure if Dodds actually cooks or how that works in general, but it's fine. We don't need to worry about
Magic, I assumed.
Now, the question I have to ask, did you want to get Shanaka's help for finding the location of where they suspect the cistern is?
Yeah, probably.
That probably would be wise.
Talking to her, she says, there's a obelisk or some form of monolith that sticks out from the water. Our scouts inform us that that's where we mostly see the undead creatures crawl out before they retreat again in the wake of our fury.
That sounds like the best place to start then.
Well, as a group, you make your way there. As you kind of make your way through the city with her, there is a general acquiescence of the people that she is in fact a queen. People move out of her way. There is bowing from certain individuals as well. There is
Not
a...
wolfing?
Pardon?
Not wolfing?
No. She is treated as a queen, though you suspect a lot of that comes from fear.
He was making a wordplay joke because bow exists.
Cool. It's fine, I see how it is. She does, however, lead you to the lake, and she points out to around here. Below there is some form of a cistern, and that's where we believe the water is coming from. We would do it ourselves, but she kind of gives her wings a couple of flaps. We're not exactly adept in the water.
This obelisk, is this ornate, or is this just a piece of stone jutting out? Is there anything written on it?
Nothing specific written on it. You get the feeling it's probably more ornamental than anything truly important.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah?
So as soon as she flaps her wings,
Yeah? You're gonna turn to a dragon? Just for the lulz?
this is a form-controlled one, by the way, so this lasts an hour.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't... Does it actually come up when I... No. Okay. It's a tick box that doesn't do anything. Good to know.
Butonius hops in the water and starts swimming around like a little duck.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I have...
Swimming like a duck.
Yeah, okay.
You know how ducks swim?
Yeah, I'm
That's
aware
how
that
Butonius is swimming around.
Okay.
That's the manner in which he's swimming around.
Like a duck.
Like a
You
duck.
can also drag those effects onto your character portrait on the left, and it works.
Ah!
Well, let's set this.
What kind of dragon? It will be an adamantine dragon.
I need an adamantine weapon.
Just for kicks?
Ooh, I think there was like an adamantine alloy that I was looking at getting.
Making your way beneath
I was
the water. Yep.
Loot.
Swimming
Oh,
fast.
sorry, I was just yapping.
You make your way beneath the waves, or at least beneath the water. And because some of you have now done some shapeshiftery nonsense to be able to manage all this, you can taste a certain difference in the water. There's a I'll say it.
Putrescence.
A corpse-like taste to the water that's not great.
Oh my god, does this
Right.
mean that I can use my ability to taste very, very well to perceive things?
Oh dear god. I mean, yes,
Would you
but
say that this gives me an imprecise sense out to like 30 feet because I'm so good at tasting?
I'm gonna say yes. I don't know if I
Yes.
should, but
Lobby your GMs for buffs, guys.
or at least something akin to buffs. But as you make your way beneath, you find something of a trench that gives you access to the actual cistern structure itself. And it does look exceptionally old. And that's to be expected from what you've seen in the architect of the city. And from what you've been told, you do get the idea that once upon a time it was probably a little bit further up, probably in one of the upper tiers of the city before it fell. And much like as it was described, it's just kind of fallen in.
So let's have Bow rest.
Ah.
Let's put Bow at max hit points.
But you can go east or west. The choice is yours.
Could adventurers go left?
Go left?
Hang on. Give me a...
Didn't see why not.
Do I need to drag yours at all?
Yeah, can you drag me? It's not liking.
Yeah, because
What?
Trying to figure out how to make.
I'm stuck in a wall and all that.
As you start exploring this section, I do need everyone to make a perception check. This may or may not move
and I
into
get
being
my-
a initiative check.
And I get my sweet bonus.
This is.
I'm just gonna toggle one of my +2s because that's the same for Super Taster.
I'm assuming. I assume in this environment that Whisper's hair is a little less manageable.
Yeah, I'm also getting like the octopus type vibes from it.
Actually, you know what?
We're just gonna move Corker up a little bit.
This is going to be a lot easier. This will actually do the thing it's supposed to.
Now, how did we do? Oh, of course, Bao got a natural 20. But Illustrana still beat.
Yep.
Against legendary perception.
Yeah, look, it's rogues, am I right? Well,
Sam's currently trying to figure out how to cast Untamed Fawn at specifically 6th level.
Could you not just give yourself a spell slot of the 6th level version of the spell that you want to cast?
It's a focus spell.
so it's
They
automatically.
Yeah, but can you
heighten.
not just cast like animal form?
Nope, because then I don't get all the
whatever.
benefits from Untamed Fawn.
Well,
See how frustrating it is?
There you go. There's your
Well,
problem.
I think I might have to add in another spellcasting entry.
for Illustrana and Bao, this is convenient because currently they're the same player. Illustrator, as you kind of get closer, you taste something oily in the water.
It's a squid.
It's a kid.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Ugh.
It's a squid. I knew it.
It's a squid. It's a kid. It's a...
Aw, you guys made me ink.
And we'll go with that as we start to set people's initiatives.
Matt, can you set my size as smaller than that?
As like large.
Yeah.
And Illustrana, 1 second, just setting people's initiatives. Can I change your size?
Oh, Betonius needs a roll too.
What, for
Initiative.
perception? Butonius isn't paying attention. Butonius is enamored by swimming. He's never swam before. He's very excited by it.
Configure?
More for the initiative.
Oh, Betonius.
He moved on my turn.
Yeah.
He's an animal companion.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah. I was wondering what you're
I haven't
asking.
played Pathfinder 2 in so long.
My braining. Look, I told you I had a migraine yesterday.
Oh, you're fine. Kind of. All right, let's do this.
See, this just points out that I think of Butonius as part of the party.
Aww.
It's because I give him so much personality.
There you go. You're set to lodge.
Hooray.
Mechanically, you're huge. I guess it's fine. But
I will give myself an untyped AC modifier of -3.
Ba-doop.
Why am I spooked? I don't like this at all.
Well, here's the worst part. As long as you're close to Bao,
Weird guy.
the Aura of Courage should also proc. Oh, that's right. Bao doesn't have Aura of Courage, does she?
I don't think so. Let me look at Bow's things.
Just quickly. As I roll the
Aura
rest of
of
them in.
Courage.
Oh, she does. There you go.
So does Bow reduce her frightened condition by 1?
Yep. His champion's a bullshit.
I mean, fight.
How did I get 2
Remove all
natural
the
ones?
effect that-
I've got
So
7
when
points,
you
I'm not
roll
gonna
a
use them,
20-sided die, you have a 1 in 20 chance of rolling a 1. You just did that twice in a row.
Yeah, I didn't do it twice in a row. There was a gap.
Well, it says you can't naturally recover from the fear, but this isn't natural recovery from the fear, so I'm gonna say that Bow can. And that also we can by Bow's Aura of Courage.
It's like at the end of Bow's turn, so Bow has to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Bow's A-okay. Us, not so much.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not even frightened because I can't see this thing.
Not quite in the range yet.
Um,
It is an aura effect.
Alright, first things first, command an animal. And Butonius is gonna do a swimmy swim.
Is this all underwater still?
Yeah, no, you're still in the water.
And another swimmy swim. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's so fun. And then Illustrana is gonna do, sorry, I would have had... Ooh, what weapon would I have had out?
Hey,
Because these are
Illustrana,
undead, so I would have had out. Yeah?
I need you to make a will save for me, and for Bretonius as well.
Okay. Because I got close.
Yes.
Illustrana is good at...
I'm trying to get
Will
better
saves.
at
If it-
remembering these.
If it's a controlled effect, I have a bonus.
No, a fear effect. It's attached to the frightened thing.
What are you, mental?
You're both fine.
38. Okay. Illustrana would have had her sword out.
Oh yeah.
So
You knew
she's
you were
gonna
fighting undead.
sword at this guy. Hit. Damage. Yep. Yep. Perfect.
Ooh. Okay, there's a 1 and a 2 in there as well. That's fine. I'm okay with this now.
Clumsy 1 and weak to slashing.
Clumsy 1.
Mm-hmm.
Weak to slashing.
Yep. And then I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna raise a shield
You're concerned about them?
effect. Yeah. I don't
It's
want to
the-
die.
It's the tentacles, isn't it? You'd say it's the tentacles.
I mean, listen, historically my characters don't do well, doesn't do well against tentacled creatures.
Well,
Sunshine got his bucket destroyed by a tentacled creature.
I wasn't
Man,
gonna
you
bring
should
up
get a
Sunshine.
Banerin then.
I was.
Well, I mean, look.
I'm there, Matt.
You are. No, it's gonna happen. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's just got a lot of
He's
options.
gonna ink me. He's gonna use ink.
No. Mostly because they don't actually have an ink.
What? That's crazy. How do you make a squid monster and not give it an ink?
Well, they normally would, but they're undead.
Literally, most cephalopods can ink.
Yeah. Like, that's the whole point of the game. It's like you spread your ink with your various guns.
It's going to attack you with its
guys
tentacle.
made me ink. It's a great movie.
no, we do actually want to grab with this one. So, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
And we're going to do the damage.
Okay. I'm going to...
Yeah.
And this is rare. I rarely ever do this. Where do I even go for this? I'm gonna shield block.
Oh my god. Okay.
I know.
You usually save it for a stab.
Have
Jeez.
a feat for it in something, so... I have an additional reaction for shield block specifically. Thanks to the paladin. I just never use it.
And then for its second action, it's going to attempt to grapple.
Critically succeeded.
Yep, that was a little bit unexpected. See, this is what happens when I'm loaded up with villain points. I should have used them on the initiative.
I mean, I also just have an atrociously low fortitude save.
For its last action, it's just gonna beak ya.
Oh, I thought it was gonna constrict me.
Surprisingly, no constrict.
What? That's crazy. What is this monster? It's gonna miss.
I do need you to make a fortitude save, though.
Why? It didn't even beak me.
You're good.
I don't like that you're making me roll my worst save.
They're undead. I don't know what you're expecting.
That was going to stride/swim.
Yep. I'm just gonna remove that
Bao is
frightened.
then going to use smite
Smite!
and designate that one. And then Bao is going to use bonk for her third action.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a critical hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Still kind of
Illustrana
average.
is then gonna opportune backstab.
Yep.
Actually, you can't because of the restrained. Sadly.
Am I not allowed to use reactions while restrained?
I believe it's specifically like manipulate and attack actions.
You have the off guard and immobilized. You can't use any attack or manipulate actions. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Ow.
As it's got
That's
its
rude.
tentacle wrapped around you, holding you tight, all snuggly. I mean, what?
But that's 3 actions, and then everybody becomes less scared.
Yep. Everyone within 15 feet drops their frightened by 1.
Does
Yay,
now not
I
have
dropped
the
my frightened to
expanded
-1.
champion aura? Oh, okay. Wild.
That aura is just going to keep
Let
activating.
me actually toggle the champion's aura is up.
Can I just turn
There
the
we go.
aura off? No, without completely deleting
All
it.
right.
Awesome.
That is Bao's turn done. To Korgar.
I rolled a 26 for my initiative. Huh? Nanidayo. All right.
There was another one down there. Wild. I didn't even notice it.
swim. Wait, this is a wall?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Is this all a wall?
Did you want me to drag you through to there?
Because if this is a wall, then I'm probably not going to go. Actually, I could go this way.
There is one down
Yeah,
here as
good.
well.
It's-
If you want a 1v1.
we are underwater, so I assume you can like swim over the top of everyone.
I'm afraid.
I'll get you to make that will save for me. No, wait. No, it is a will save.
Is this primal magic?
Divine.
Do I get frightened before or after I make the save?
Before.
Oh, boo.
You're fine.
Okay, but I'm still frightened one.
Correct. It's kind of just a feeling of despair that washes over you. Memories of the past rushing forth.
I used 15 foot of my movement. One. That's 20. Oh, damn.
There is one down here.
Wait, there are 3 of them?
No.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
there are.
I didn't notice that one either. I'm gonna be so for real.
Okay.
It's an octopus. It's
5,
super
10,
sneaky.
15, 20. 1, 2, 3.
Do their chromatophores still work?
Not that well, unfortunately. You'll lose a lot of things when you
Okay.
die. Like your ability to ink on things.
Apparently.
They just kind of bleed it out from
I-
their pores. It's gross.
What?
Well, you have closed the distance, Korgar. As an adamantine dragon.
That's not right. Use these numbers. Crunch.
Critical hit. They don't taste great either.
Do I have keen? I don't remember if I got a keen rune or not. I don't think I did. Double check. Oh, it doesn't matter. Crit hit. Well, what's the point? I got a crit anyway. Why am I asking this question?
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
It's a completely irrelevant question to ask. And because it is Brawly Brawl, it's got to make a check, otherwise be slowed 1 with a -4 modifier.
Fortitude, if I remember.
Against my class DC, I think? No, it does that. It's irrelevant.
He's good. Every time I got to hear
Oh, I could have
villain points.
used-
Every time.
I could have actually used an ability.
Well,
Oh, well.
you have 1 action remaining.
Yeah, let's do a recall knowledge on them.
Okay. Religion is best.
Okie dokie.
Oh, they do it
Hey
for
guys,
recall knowledge
look
as
at
well.
me. Feet.
Look at Korgar's steely blue eyes.
Rulagon. That's pretty mid, but we'll keep it.
You'll keep it? I mean, you have hero points.
I do, but I'd rather not waste them on something that I'm just trying to do to end my turn.
Yeah. Oh, look. These things seem to be, for lack of a better term,
Cephalopods.
mummies. They're mummified.
Got it. So no organ sight then.
Yeah, organ sight will not work on these things, I'm afraid. But that's you done, Korgar?
Wait, do they take precision damage?
Yeah, they still take precision damage.
Yeah, they seem to have, at the very least.
Intriguing. That's the end of my turn.
In Pathfinder 2, precision damage isn't necessarily about stabbing them in their squiggly bits. It's sometimes,
weak
you know,
points.
just weak points in general. The old Resident Evil.
Just go into
look,
focus mode and target their wounds.
right? Things I will be doing after stream tonight. But this guy, he's going to be doing something funky. He's going to use his once per round ability to attempt to tentacle stab you.
Icky. Whopper pack.
So 2 tentacle strikes.
How the fuck did you miss? My AC is atrocious.
Well, no. See, here's the thing. Really?
Evidence.jpg.
Well, I get 2 at the same.
So you need a 4 to hit me. There you go.
There we go. Jeez.
Wait, because I'm an adamantine dragon, do I cancel that? Wait, no, I've got hang on. Before you roll that damage,
I mean, rolled, but what's up?
because I have fortification armor.
Ah.
I keep forgetting about it.
A flat check?
It's a flat check for something.
I'm assuming DC 15.
I'm gonna assume 15 as well. So just roll me a d20.
I'm going to. I don't know why I'm just not nice. Well, that's a failure regardless.
Yeah. 62
property
damages.
runes. Fortification is 17.
Ah,
This is piercing damage, and it is correctly applying the 5 physical.
And then it's gonna attempt to chomp you unless you got something.
No.
Beak! Oh, now we're hitting. I see how it is.
Ow.
I mean, we're gonna try again. Yeah, that tracks. I do need you to make a fortitude save, Korgrad. This is a disease effect.
Ew. Ah!
Because that's specifically relevant to your skill set. You
What
are
disease?
immune. No mummy rot for you.
No. Because he's a grandpa.
Does the crit also make him immune from now on?
That's usually how I do it with a natural 20.
Okay.
Like, you just don't have to make him against that.
Because Matt doesn't want to keep rolling the dice.
That's part of it. It's why I usually do aura effects is only happening once. Illustrano.
Yeah.
I mean, you're there.
Yeah.
And you're already restrained.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all swimming. That sucks.
That's 1 hit.
Ow.
Yeah, mediocre damage.
Well, I didn't get to use my other reaction, so I'm just gonna shield block that. Well, I'll see what the other ones. Well, I have to pick now, so I'll shield block that.
Okay.
That's fine. I have a pretty sturdy shield.
Is that the level of it? Pretty? Not major, just pretty sturdy.
Pretty sturdy.
Just pretty. Alright.
Yeah, you know, there's kind of sturdy shields, pretty sturdy shields, really sturdy shields.
2025 edition of Pathfinder. We've dropped fun keywords like major and minor.
Dev's gonna try to eat you with its beak.
Oh, let me take that 23 damage for you.
I mean, it's not
Illustrano's
for
taking
me.
so much damage right now.
It's for you. Like, this is all for you.
No, I think you want me to roll this.
And that's gonna be a miss. That's it, done. Whisper!
Okay.
For once, you're
Whisper's
not the
gonna
dampest
move
thing
up.
around.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, I technically moved into the aura of the one at the top, didn't I?
Yep. I do need you to make that
gonna
will
make this-
save for me.
Gross. Gross.
Yeah, look.
No.
Yeah. There we go. You're fine.
Okay. Alright. And Whisper is going to attempt an athletics check to force open the restrained condition on Illustrana.
Yep, doing an athletics
works.
check. Go for it.
I didn't know you could do that, but cool as hell.
Neither did I.
No, I need this to succeed.
You need it to succeed. Well, that's
41.
Whisper out of hero points. Oh my. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
gonna work.
I'm no longer restrained.
Yeah, that works.
Let's go.
And I'm going to start stabbing the one on the right. Yeah. This is flurry of blows, so.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna do the thing. Can I just... I'm manually adding in the persistent damage, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
There it is. Oh, it's got vitality going on it as well. Wow. It's gonna be hit coming and going. 2d4.
Mm-hmm.
Void.
And then all the stun nonsense.
I'm gonna set it as something other than void because I know it's going to say you can't do this on this creature. It's immune to this kind of damage.
Okay.
So it's gonna be untyped.
Okay.
And decaying, so we also do that. Alright. And click that, let's go. It fails both of them, so it's going to be stunned one, slowed one.
Stunned overwrites slowed.
It does
Yay.
indeed, and it did it automatically for me.
Go. Another hit. Ooh, decent damage.
You're just beating up this poor mummy. It did nothing to any of you. I can't back that
This single mummy.
up. I mean, not a single mother either. Like, there's 3 of them here.
That's Whisper done.
That's Whisper done. All right. Running up, laying in a couple of smacks, and by running, I mean swimming. Illustrana!
Just out 10.
Ooh, cool. Gonna bonk it.
That's a hit.
Hit.
I think they
I'm
already
gonna
have some
hero point
regrets.
that. I want that to be a crit.
Really?
Mm.
Yep.
Oh.
Is it because it's off
I
guard?
rolled a 2. Yeah, it's off guard.
That is too many dice. Oh, shit. Is that
It did.
Oh, let's go.
the first triple digits for the campaign for damage?
I think that is, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Are you screenshotting that,
damage, big
Juliet, or
damage.
should I?
You can.
I can? Alright. It always
gonna
happens
rogue.
with rogues, though.
Hmm.
Because an Agents of Edgewatcher was Halcyon as well.
Yeah, I fucking decked shit with those crits.
What dice did I roll? Oh, I rolled a lot of
A lot of
high
big numbers.
numbers, yeah.
Let's just put that there. Alright. Yeah, I think it's super dead. We're not gonna worry about the rest of all that.
Awesome. So that's my first action.
I feel that I am justified in targeting the rogue.
Second action. Critically hit
Alright.
again.
Go find something else to do. Obviously, Illustrana doesn't need us.
You're 1v1ing one of them.
Am I? Get my ass beat.
Rookie numbers from Illustrana on the second crit. It is going to be
Clumsy
weak
one.
to
Frightened.
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Done.
That will be good for bow and whisper. And then Butonius.
That's a failure, so it'll also be blinded for 1 round. And it is
Oh,
also
that's
off
so
guard.
good. That's so good.
Just watching the little circles just suddenly appear around it.
And then Butonius is going to... Actually, yeah, Butonius is going to draw a strike.
That's a hit.
Damage.
Why are you picking on these guys?
Because they make
Anyone?
the tasty snacks.
I mean, you've already
and then
discovered they're not that tasty.
Butonius is gonna swim back a little because Illustrana is getting pretty hurt. So
Oh, you're fine. That's you done there?
yep, that's me done.
Well, that mummy has been defeated. So it is now Bao's turn.
Yeah, Bao's gonna stride.
I'm just gonna remove that participant.
Bao is going to smite again.
Smart! I try not to do it every time, but
And then Bao is going to bonk. Bao's gonna crit.
yeah.
Damn, imagining just not critting everything.
64 damage.
It's worse because in 7 June Dooms, Mordosh is already in that territory.
Junes, huh?
Yeah, you heard me. Mordosh is already in that territory with fighters where he's just hitting everything on like a 3 or a 4. And he's like, this is great. And I'm like, wait till you get to high levels and you're just critting everything on a 3 or a 4.
I think it's really fun when you're a fighter and you're just rolling around, like you're hitting everything on like a 3, and then all of a sudden you encounter a boss and you like roll like a 7, and your GM is like miss, and you're like, what the hell?
What is this nonsense? That's
And
not how
everyone's
this
like,
works.
man, fighters aren't any different to anyone else. I'm like, yeah, but their maths goes real hard.
It does.
They don't have any subclasses because their subclass is hitting.
Move, smite, hit, done.
Yep.
Korgar!
All right.
Octopus fighting. I believe in you.
10d6 bludgeoning. Blech.
10d6 bludgeoning. Reflex save?
Yeah. They're all reflex saves.
I mean, I believe that's only a success.
That is only a success. Unlike my
Fortunately,
AC being hot garbage.
unfortunately for unfortunately for you, Korgar, the water does put some resistance up to your bludgeoning damage from your rocky breath.
Sorry, this is just to
Rude dude
determine my
said-
Gansey resistance. Okay.
And you have one action
An
remaining.
acid today.
That comes back then.
Unless you get a
And
critical
then I'm
hit
gonna
on one of your
crunch.
strikes.
Nope.
No, you don't get that? Ah.
Don't get that. Fuck it. That.
No?
What?
No?
Now it's my turn to be Matt.
Well,
Oof.
its turn. Well, it doesn't like being pummeled with rocks. For obvious reasons. So it's going to do that fun trick again.
Ow. It's gonna crit me twice this time. Because
Maybe.
I have -4 to my AC.
Let's find out.
Yep.
Well, that's one crit
Wow.
with a natural 20.
Do it. Roll the dice again.
You want me to roll it again before I do the damage? Alright.
Told you.
Ow.
Wow. That's an 18.
I'm just gonna press the critical button twice.
No, but having set ACs is fair and balanced. Thanks, Paizo. It's definitely not a fucking hazard to my health in the slightest.
I feel like
This
there
is
should
why
be
you
some way to
heighten
scale it.
spells.
Yeah, you do the same thing that you do for attack rolls, and you just let someone's AC be higher if it is otherwise
Yeah.
higher.
No, because then you'd get heavy armor druids.
I mean, I'm literally in the process of making heavy armor druids.
Ugh.
So hard to do that though.
Like, I've already
just
written up
not
the
worth
heavy
it.
wooden armor.
Oh. I think actually druids are allowed to wear metal armor nowadays.
They are, but I was like,
I think,
but.
yeah, the nature gods were like, metal's okay now. Now that there's like a plane of it, we're all right with it.
Dragon form has no fucking AC. It's abysmal.
Yeah,
maybe.
but you get
Particularly at
other
6th rank.
perks.
Oh, we're gonna hit on a -10.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Matt, my AC is 32. My DC for spell attacks is higher.
Chump.
But it's fine. You got all that 15 temporary hit points when you changed.
No, I got 10. It's the 6th rank version.
All right.
6th rank dragon form is such a hindrance.
And the other
Like,
one.
you get cool damage, but that's it. You get nothing.
It is so hurting.
What's it
What was
doing?
that? 96, 128 damage.
It's gonna
Soaked.
it's gonna attempt to tentacle stab Bow.
Okay.
But yeah, tell me how Illustrana's health is doing wrong.
Look. It's not a competition. You're both hurting.
Wait, why am I clumsy now as well? Oh, no,
Illustrana's
that's
health is
things.
worse than yours.
We're gonna re-roll one of those.
Illustrana's at 40, you're at 52.
Oh no. You also have 6 higher AC than me at the moment.
Really? Okay, fine. I see how it is.
Butonius has more AC than I do.
Yeah, because Butonius is cracked.
Yeah, Betonius is kind of amazing. I hear Betonius adds an Alkenstar.
But I can't activate my items, guys. Not allowed to do that.
Well, neither can Betonius.
Yeah, Butonius
Butonius
isn't
doesn't
allowed to
have
have
hands.
items.
Can't even invest in them.
Butonius isn't even allowed to use magical cards that control the fate of the universe.
You know what? I feel that one's fair.
He has one.
Just because I worry what would happen.
He is allowed to control it though. He is the one in charge of the Rabbit Prince.
Oh,
Alright, that'll be continuing. Alright, Whisper!
Whisper's gonna come all the way down here because monk bullshit.
Yep. Monk's gonna monk.
In my head, I'm like, I've only got 50 foot of movement. It's like, no, I have 55 now. And she can take some strikes. Actually, should I?
Is this flanking, Matt?
It is flanking.
Yeah.
Flowing waves. Yeah.
Ow. And you're going to take a extra 8. And then what is it? 2d4. Monk bullshit away!
Oh, that's why
I will say I'm not sure that the decaying damage applies to undead. I think it just applies to constructs.
No, it specifically notes that it also affects constructs. So that constructs
Yeah,
are not
void
immune to the
damage
void
doesn't.
damage.
Yeah, void damage usually doesn't affect undead though.
Remind me of it later. I will
guess
check.
normal. Okay.
I don't think the small numbers in these ones is actually going to matter.
Yeah, I don't think it does either, but I was just noting it.
Yeah, that's all good.
A point of order, as it were.
Order? What are you,
Whisper's
an
done?
axiomate?
All right, Illustrana.
Do
Oh, you're gonna...
swimmy swim.
Wait, we're leaving Bao to just solo?
Oh, yeah, Bow's gonna finish that one.
Okay.
I don't know what you want. from
Fair, I
me.
guess.
Natural 20s.
Yeah, no, look. I expect high rolling all the time. No woe,
Close
enough.
only wheel.
Okay. Is it dead yet?
Is it dead yet?
It's Sojova.
It's not dead yet.
Oh, right, you got a brilliant
Almost.
rune. It has weakness to those
Trying.
things. There it is.
Oh no, I'm not gonna
It's dead
bother with the
now.
rest.
I
Just roll your triple
I
digits.
my... I killed it, dude.
Fucking prophetic, that's what
Yeah,
I
I
am.
figured I would just spare you the misery of having to go through my 15 different things that I have.
No, look, it was worse with Agents of Edgewatch because it wasn't all automated like that. So
No, it wasn't.
Sam had to like click 3 or 4 different things so we'd have everything up.
I had to remember
Right.
my skills.
Well,
That's you?
my turn.
Back in my day.
Sure, Grandpa. Bow.
That's so Korgar coded.
Right.
Oh, right, bow.
Yeah, Bow gets to do things, and by do things I mean kill it.
Smite would not have expired because he used
Hostile
action, I think. No. But I will reapply that.
That's fine. Yeah, there we are.
He's dead.
Yep.
It's fine. This is fine. Oh, it's gonna survive the. Wait, no. Oh no, it is gonna survive it.
Okay.
'Cause it's persistent damage.
damage. So that's its first action. And then it's going to Bow is going to
Shin kick.
bonk again for her second action.
There it is.
I was
Bao
gonna
has
hero
2.
point that.
Yeah, Bao has 2 hero points.
No.
How does this
Okay.
continuously happen?
I don't know.
Third action. Bow's gonna bonk it.
Yeah. Crit?
Bow's
Crit?
gonna get it this time.
Close enough.
Hit.
It's a hit.
There we go.
Is that gonna be enough? Is that? Yeah, no, it's absolutely gonna be enough.
Let's go. I knew I put my faith in Bow for a good reason.
How? Matt, can you make me not big now?
Make you not big? And this is when we go back to your token, and we go appearance. We do not lock it in. Oh, it's
and
almost
then
healing.
I want to roll.
Was that an AoE or a two-person?
It was a 2-action.
Okay.
Survival check. To
If we
harvest
spend like 10, 20 minutes,
bodies.
Yeah, no, you'll be good. I'm just
And
going
I
to
will
delete these
also
corpses so
do-
the auras go away.
3 wounds.
yeah. And we'll use life boost on Illustrana, get like 64 HP back.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for the
I think that
follow.
puts me at like max.
It is appreciated.
Nearly max.
Though,
Between that and the rock, I think Illustrana's up to 111.
yeah, there we go. I'm not particularly worried about your hit points.
Matt,
Yes.
with a 38 survival check, do I get to harvest these squid corpses?
With a 38.
Not much left to harvest, is there? Because they're mummies.
Yeah, look, if you want to get some mummy strappings, you can.
Okay, I'll add it to my treasure.
Is that a talisman or a full? Well, same diff, really.
Yeah, if you want to add another 64 to core as well.
Mummy
64. Sure.
bits.
That's
How much would you say those mummy bits that I harvest are worth
13.
in gold
it a
pieces
specific item?
terms?
840 gold pieces.
40 gold pieces worth of mummy bits.
I thought mummy strapping was just. Oh no, I'm thinking of
Oh,
Earthbound.
is that
Very
an
good.
item? Was there supposed to be an actual item?
No,
But
no,
I was
no, it's just
talking
their
about having,
bandages.
like, some mummy bits. Yeah.
That said, we are going to go for our short little 10-minute break because we are past the halfway point. And I think my dinner's ready. But no, thank you for the follows. I've had a couple since we started. Super appreciated. We are working our way up to 500 followers here on Twitch. So I can take a shot at joining the press list for Paizo, which will mean I get the books for free, or at least the PDFs of the books for free.
Then they'll hire you.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. One day I too.
One day we want to see Matt's name on a book.
I mean, you'll see that.
An official book.
A Paizo book. We'll say Paizo book. Book me
You want to see
Paizo.
Matt do better than those other crummy books.
Look,
Less secret cops.
I would just love to be a freelancer for Paizo, just even if it's for one of their smaller projects. I wouldn't mind doing a
Every
Pathfinder
time-
Society scenario. I think that would be a lot of fun as well.
Every time Matt's done content for an AP, it's always been better than the original book.
Not always.
Those heists were so cool. The airship
You're-
heist.
Yeah,
The
you're
airship
telling
heist
me
was
that
hard.
just walking through a desert and getting to a location and then walking back again is more entertaining than stealing, repairing, and flying an airship out in the desert and launching flying monkey goblins at people is less entertaining than going to and fro on foot with nothing happening.
So the worst part, because you're calling out outlaws here, the worst part about that is it's also it's just up the coast. Like it's a little bit past
you
the cannon.
Yeah, you just go a place.
Yeah,
Go there and you come back.
there's a couple of
Why did you
crashes
have to
that
go
happen.
all the way to
I
talk to a
thought
nerd?
that arc was
Not
so
much.
stupid.
The reason for it, yes.
such
The
a
actual things we did
stupid
in
arc.
it, no. But that's because Matt wrote them.
Oh, I thought the dungeon was kind of stupid too. The time dungeon.
There are ways they could have done it a little bit better, but let's not dwell on that too much. We are going to go for a short break.
Dwelling, Matt.
Juliet's a
It's
homemaker.
going to be about 10 minutes. We'll see you back here very soon.
Valentine, man.
Hello, we have returned. Paul's got a little bit of time.
What did we return?
We were talking about Soulsborns in the break, and it's just like, I'm unabashedly an easy mod user.
No, we were talking about Millennium.
And here I thought we were talking about how Juliet needed to get off of Reddit.
Nah, I think it's fine.
I mean, everyone needs to get off of Reddit, but that's besides the point.
But are you looking forward to the new Starfinder playtest that's coming out soon?
I'll check it out.
It's gonna be...
Yes.
Did they make like significant changes to did they like do significant errata to the fact that the operator is so goddamn overtuned?
They have. Like,
Have
they've already
they?
said that
Okay.
the operator for the final version is going to be a little bit different. They have fixed it, apparently.
It's gonna be less fucking insanely overtuned. I just don't know how they got that into the playtest book.
Well, they're testing things. I mean, that's the whole point, isn't it?
And then they were like, having 4 arms? No, we can't allow that.
The next playtest for Starfinder 2 is going to be the... I'm going to say probably the wrong word, but the Technopath and the Mechanic.
Technomancer.
There we go.
I can't wait to see how they fuck up the mechanic. I'm looking forward to it.
I can tell you how they'll do it.
Is it gonna be exactly like the Inventor?
No, they're just gonna
I
fuck up the
think-
mechanics.
I think they're gonna fuck up the mechanic in a new and innovative way.
Wow. Well, coming
Shrubs.
back to it.
Matt doesn't
Korgar,
like-
Movement changed to no movement.
as you make your way across the bridge, I need a will save from you.
I have
Trap,
no
I'm
trap
always
finders.
looking for traps.
Is this a disease or primal effect or a poison effect or yeah?
It is a trap. It is a hazard, but it's none of those other things.
I think I'm good.
Well, as you start to make your way across this bridge, shadows and other illusions seem to wrap around you, distorting the space, making it feel longer than it possibly should be.
Wait, is that not a critical success?
Nope.
Is it not a
Is it-
success?
Is it not a success?
Yep.
So it is a
Okay.
success.
It's a success, and you still take that damage on the success.
Well,
But I get a critical success because
he
of
gets a
wild
critical
willpower.
success instead.
Oh, I see.
I'm so confused.
Well, I'm looking at the readout for the hazard, so I didn't see the wild willpower thing. That's my fault. So
Matt,
you
I'd
don't
like
have to take that
Actively
damage.
trying to kill me.
Yes.
I'd like to perceive that trap, Matt.
You absolutely can.
Considering that I have Trap Finder and actually I automatically roll for traps, but
God, imagine a rogue not saying that they've got Trap Finder. That'd be crazy.
It happens every now and again.
40.
You don't seem to notice anything odd.
What? On a 40?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You only rolled
They
12.
hate me.
Korgar, as you kind of make your way across, shadows and other things begin to kind of swirl around you, as if trying to create memories of things from your past. Your will is much too great for this kind of thing, and you just keep walking.
Because I have succeeded critically on this check, am I able to aid people on their journey across?
Yes, I'll allow you to aid.
Or am I otherwise able to try and disarm this hazard?
I can let you
Using
do a
magic?
nature. I can let you do a nature check.
Woohoo.
That will be 1 success.
Oh fuck! I forgot this is a thing.
Oh no, let me double check.
Matt, we're not in combat.
I force open.
No, it only requires 1 success.
Excellent.
I was about to start sobbing uncontrollably.
No, I'd like to let the players each have a shot at disabling it. It's not necessarily because of that.
Can we turn on movement
Yes.
again? Thank you.
Poor guy.
No.
You're able to kind of
Core-
push the shadowy
Core
edges
closes the
back.
waves.
Just like, no, absolutely not.
Anti-Moses. Is it dark down here, Matt?
It is a little bit dark.
Okay. I will... do I not have light? I don't have light.
You have a wayfinder?
Do you have dark vision?
But... No, I don't have dark vision.
We're old, terrible people.
I have greater dark vision. Thank you very much, Matt. Can't use your
Illustrano.
magics on me.
Yeah.
I will say, as you start to make your way into this underwater garden, all the plants here seem to kind of move and sway with the movement of the water.
Is that what this is?
Question, Matt.
This map is dark as hell. So
Right.
I got nothing on what these things are. I can see the walls, and that's about it.
No, you've
Oh.
got light.
I'm gonna cast it on Bale.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Stumbling about.
Oh
Ah!
wow. I can see this garden now.
You
It's
know
cool
what?
as
That works
hell.
well for me. Yep.
Oh,
I was about to ask, are any of these plants creepy crawlies? I guess they are.
I don't think Venus flytraps live underwater.
It's a good thing this is a Neptune flytrap.
A wizard did it.
I want it noted that Venus actually emerged from the sea and has an association with the sea in a lot of mythologies around her.
You know what? I'm going to announce it
but I was
now.
going the planet.
So, Myth Speaker is supposed to be coming out in, like, I think it starts in June. And Myth Speaker is the adventure path coming from Paizo, which is handling the Greek area of Galarian and is going to be mythic. And
Excited.
and I'm dragging Juliet into that
I'm
game.
so excited.
Juliet has to play. She doesn't get a choice.
No, absolutely not.
I'm so excited. I've got my character already rolled up. My character's so cool.
I don't think you'll be starting with Mythic, just so you're well aware. But yeah, no. Juliet doesn't... I mean, this is one of those don't friend with a good time situations, but...
You know what would be really cool? Like a non-mythic campaign going against like mythic creatures, where you have to like acquire mythic weapons and stuff, so that
Yeah.
mythic resistance is like a constant thing.
It's an idea for a venture I've had rolling around in my head for a while, where there's just this big evil creature, and the party is supposed to kind of assemble the all the bits,
MacGuffins?
all the MacGuffins to put it
Isn't
together
that
and make a
just
weapon.
Isn't that the
Abominations.
fights to take down any of Rovagug's spawn? Like, that's how you kill a spawn of Rovagug.
Okay.
Like, there's it's stuff in there's like a whole thing in one of the books where I think it's Monsters of Myth.
I have.
But
Do I have
it's got a thing where you can, like, it has a ritual
oh, there you go. That's right.
to kill one of the spawns of Rovagug, and it's like a whole like 5-level thing you could make out of it.
I'm not sure how to take that, Ninzard. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm not gonna have to ship a Theseus the adventure path. It's not Gate Wars, for fuck's sake.
Hopefully we won't.
The 1 to 10s tend to be pretty fine. Actually, no, Stolen Fates has also been pretty amazing. It'll be fine. But, it is the plan that currently we will, once Stolen Fate has finished up, depending on how we're going for time, we might run something of a palate cleanser of a campaign in between. I'm thinking maybe Wilder Feast. And,
Wilder Feast.
And once the Wilder Feast campaign is done, which shouldn't take too long, it's not supposed to take years and years, we'll go into Myth Speaker. That's the current plan anyway.
Orbo Mossed Mullet. He's gonna make a comeback.
God, who's gonna get that reference? Jeez.
I love Torbo. He's my favorite boy.
Well,
Oh, that's a spoiler, I guess.
I'm gonna set
I
that.
Because we were talking about the spawn of Rovagug, I was like, let's go look at the things of the spawns of Rovagug. Well, I guess I know why Ko fell.
Yeah. No, look, there's good reasons for it. Korgar.
Oops.
You can roll even nature or perception for this, because you were going to ask a question.
Yeah. I was going to say, are there any plants? Because this is a big open room. There's no way they're not going to put an encounter here, metagaming wise, but also there's lots of plants and he kind of wants to learn. So yeah, Matt, are there any monsters?
There are a couple, but I'm going to describe the scene once everyone's kind of rolled up.
I disagree with that statement, Matt. There is at least a thruple.
At least a thruple. As you kind of roll into the room, you notice the flowing of the plants and everything, as I earlier described. And it's as one of you is kind of like, hey, it's really dark down here. Can we do something about the light? And whisper. With a click of your fingers, or actually, how do you cast the light?
Oh, she just taps her wayfinder and sort of gestures towards Bao, and that light just sort of starts emanating from Bao.
Mm. And as Bao kind of like gives you the finger guns, we see some of the plants starting to move a little bit more, as if the sudden bright light has startled them awake. Korgar!
Yes?
As you're kind of going through this garden and starting to examine a couple of them, you do see some rather vicious examples of a aquatic viper vine.
Ooh.
Now, the good thing here is they tend to be in a more dormant state, especially when they've got enough food around them. But they have a tendency to react pretty violently to light.
Oh.
And it's almost like you're about to say this when there's a slight wake up. However, you did get a natural 20 Korgar, so if you want to ask me some questions.
It's way funnier for this to happen.
No. Mechanically wise.
Mechanical recall knowledge questions. Any weaknesses?
They have a vulnerability to cold.
Oh.
Whenever
I don't have any more.
Whenever they're exposed to a cold effect.
Initiative?
Yeah, I'll press the button.
Already have.
Oh no, I haven't actually. There we go. But yeah, if they ever take damage from a cold effect, they are overcome with lethargy and become slowed.
Oh wait, no, I've got Moonburst.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
It's fine. It's a reflex save.
See, I say that every time, and then I roll like a nat 1 on it, and it's so annoying.
I will also let you know they are resistant to poison, and their lowest will save. Well, the lowest save as well.
Their lowest will save, yes.
Yeah. I perfectly described it.
I
Also,
will convey this as combat starts.
I should also point out to chat, I do have access to both of the avatar programs for Deaton, so if you want to change his form, you can. I know I mentioned that I had some restrictions, but I can run both of them just fine.
Yeah, and if you spam enough hydrates, you kill Deaton by drowning him. Oh, hey, look,
That's a cool effect you could do. Is that there's a little wave that comes higher and higher up the avatar the more hydrates you do.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
A little bit too complicated for the programming I'm using at the moment. I could do a snorkel though. Actually, I'll ask Pixel about it. Because we might be able to have a press button and just have water flow in.
Let's not play Guess the Magic.
Also, there's a question: do we get a surprise round?
No.
Oh,
These surprise rounds aren't really a thing.
I sometimes allow them, depending on the situation. This isn't one of them, though.
Does that work, Matt?
Elemental breath?
Is that allowed? That positioning of that cone?
I'm gonna say yes. Because I know it's from a corner.
Sweet. This will be a cold cone.
A cold cone?
You
Yeah.
mean a water cone?
A water cone.
Well, let's press that water button.
Select other variant. Oh, there we go. That is,
A little bit below average.
yeah. We're going for the effect mostly.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, you're gonna take half.
Oh, let's
You
test
take full.
the waters. Would I have gotten the dice? The water is on a 5. Nope.
Slowed.
And this is why we use a 3-action version.
Also slowed. As they both become quite sluggish. That is working. Yep, though, that is working. Cool. And what does this look like? Just kind of unhinge your jaw and let the cold out? Because we are underwater at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just instead of it being from the warm parts of the elemental plane of water, it's just water from the colder parts of the elemental plane of water. So some of the ice is solidified, which is why it's doing bludgeoning damage, because it's just ice chunks slapping them instead of like shards, because you're not going to have pointy bits underwater.
Nah. Feels a little bit like hail. I get it. All right. Is that you done, Korgar?
That's all 3 of my actions all at once.
Illustrana.
So first action,
Sailing through the water on your bird.
I am going to actually free action drop Demon's Bane.
It just floats there in
and
the
then
water.
I'm gonna command Butonius. Butonius is gonna get commanded.
Are you gonna wrestle the
Then
vine?
Butonius. These plants probably aren't gonna bleed. You probably hate me. So Butonius
I
is
didn't ask that
going
question.
to peck.
That's a
Big
critical.
peck from Butonius.
Lasai. Imagine rolling so high.
36. And then Illustrana is going to quick draw Charger's Pride.
Yep. That's gonna be a hit on a 3.
Do I wanna re-roll that with a hero point?
I don't know,
How many
dear.
do I have? I only have 1. I'll hold on to it for now.
Just in case he's.
Damage.
Wow.
Boop.
And I'm gonna make it weak to bludgeoning.
Weak to
Did it
bludgeoning?
not
Okay.
deal Why didn't you not get sneak attack damage?
Should have been sneak attack damage.
Is it immune to
precision?
or flanking?
No.
Or flanking, yeah. Okay.
No.
Sorry, let me roll 3d6. I must just... I don't know what it was then.
The system did update
It may
recently.
have just not auto... Well, it's just weird sometimes because I get it from being on a bird, so... It's weird sometimes. Alright. Well, that ends my turn.
As you stab and strike
well,
opponent.
actually, wait, sorry.
What?
One more. I get to raise my shield. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have to move it back. Well, Korgar's Vine. The Vine for Korgar. Now, I know there was some comments made earlier about the fact that the creatures, despite having tentacles, didn't have a constrict. But before they do that, this one is going to release some magical pollen into the water.
Ew.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
I think that covers everyone.
And they say whale semen is in the ocean water. I disagree.
I need you all to make will saves, please.
Will save.
Okay.
Will you throw the
You
effect into
will
chat for
save.
us to make it a bit easier?
Actually, yeah, we'll do that.
Do
Success.
It's an incapacitation effect. Intriguing.
They
Now,
are
I
13,
wonder
so
if
both
that-
of those will be treated as critical successes as well.
will save.
All
Yeah,
right,
Petronius is
calm
fine.
down.
Val also needs to make it.
Oh my god, Nidzard. Matt's already killed one of my characters doing that.
All right.
Everyone
and
is fine.
I'm so
That's a
sorry.
critical success for everyone.
Oh, nice.
Matt, I'm so sorry. The thing that I mentioned might come up has come up, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We only got half an hour.
Kill my character.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
just no.
Okay.
That
I was
did not
gonna
get
say
a
good
reaction
luck.
that I hoped it did.
But yeah, good luck. Yeah, unfortunately, Julia does have to deal with something of a emergency. We were warned about this.
I
was
got
kind of
no warning.
None at all. Jeez.
Ooh.
Well,
You've been in the
Matt,
call earlier.
I have a predicament for you for 30 minutes time.
oh no.
The question is
Yeah.
Monster Hunter or Warframe?
Oh, I mean, it's probably going to be Monster Hunter with Dwarf, depending on how his team's
And who
going.
do you raid?
Dwarf?
Because the natural 30s are playing Warframe.
Ooh. But I'm really...
Yeah.
No, we raid natural 30s on Sundays. What?
Fair enough.
Do I need another qualifier? It is going to attempt to vine attack you, though. Korgar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. See, this is why you don't want your AC at -4, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else.
That was a 31.
This is a miss
This?
now. Instead of me dying.
Alright, for its second attack, just because it... Oh, no, they're a bad point. Well, it doesn't know
Wait,
that you have that thing. That
Yeah,
two
it's
will miss.
slowed at the moment.
Ah, it is two
does it
from the
even get
cold.
that?
Thank you for the reminder. And it's going to be cold and slowed for the rest of the fight. Bow! Look, I'm just gonna take control of Bow. I don't think anyone's gonna complain there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be...
Oh wait, it's slowed for the rest of the fight?
Yeah, it's slowed for D4 rounds, and I rolled 4s, so...
Oh. Well, that makes things really easy for me.
Bop. 1, 2, 3.
Matt, you could have at least used Smite.
Well, I'm also gonna have to control Illustrata, which is gonna be its own challenge.
Illustrana, you are gonna, yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
This
Hey,
fine.
Matt, what's it like playing a single player RPG?
Ah, it's fine. Miss,
Wow.
miss. It would use its pollen for its first action. All of you are immune to it. Whisper!
Lightning rounds.
Get moves down.
I don't think I've ever seen us do combat so fast.
This is not.
Not a critical? I
I was
disagree.
gonna say it's not stunning blow. The flurry blows.
Ah. It's still gonna fuck
But
it up.
it is a slow from a crit.
Well, let's have a look. Am I being...
I mean, oh yeah, this is the other one.
That'll be success.
Oh,
Alright.
yes. Oh,
It must feel really weird to just punch a plant.
this is stunning blows.
Boop. Boop. Nope.
Failure.
Kill. Another hit. Oh, damn it. So close. I wanted to get 3 sets of persistent damage on it.
Wow. Well, it's already feeling pretty punished as it is. It is badly injured.
Also, Illustrana probably would have done a reaction on one of those.
She would have.
Correct.
She has so much. Yeah, let's just
Roll
get
a
that.
strike. That's not a crit.
She targeted herself.
Oh. He did.
Fucking. Let's try that again, shall we? There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
That's gonna be a critical. I'm gonna click on the sneak attack. Because for some reason it's not doing it. Unfortunately, abysmal damage.
Mm-hmm.
But it does get all the nonsense.
Okay, there's no point me trying to slow this thing.
Clumsy. Friend. That was a critical. But it wasn't already stupefied. That. Vicious debilitations. Bludgeoning. Alright. That's you done though, Whisper?
Yes.
Alright. The other vine.
Pollen.
First action, pollen. Pollen doesn't work. Second action. It's going to
Hasty.
attempt to chomp on Bow.
Chompy chomp.
That's going to be a hit.
Crunch.
I have 1 villain point left. I need to make sure I use it before the end.
Okay, you said the word, and now you're gonna get 2 more.
No, I'm not sure if Agru's still here or not.
No, but everyone else is.
That's true. That's it done though. Korgar, These are lightning rounds.
It's Koga time.
Ah, it's my turn.
Tis your turn. 1 second.
Roar.
Roar XD.
Roar X3.
Ow.
Nah, we'll just keep going adamantine because it's just. Can I even fit?
Yeah.
Barely.
You're fine. The plant's looking awful like a snack now.
Dragon Breath's 2 actions, isn't it?
Dragon Breath is 2 actions.
Yep. Crunch, it is.
As you assume your draconic form. Wheel and woe. Boop. And that's you done, Koga?
One could actually rolled.
That's me done.
Yeah, the D6s on that were kind of...
And he rolled a 12 on the D12.
Yeah.
12 and a 2.
It happens. All right, Illustrana.
That's how
What are
it
you
works.
doing, Illustrana? Illustrana's just gonna
Probably-
stab a lot. All right, so
Also, Betonius Peck.
yeah, one action. Command Betonius. Betonius is going to peck twice.
Chomp.
That's a critical.
Sure, he's going to need it twice. Yep.
Betonius rips it in twain. Second action, fly over.
That actually can fly.
Swim over. Illustrad is going to target this one. It has flanking. Or it is now flanked, I should say. Just a hit. Okay.
Wow. Illustrana, jeez.
Jeez, Illustrana. Learn to roll. Actually, I'm going to use her hero point.
Yeah, she would do that.
Natural 1, let's go.
Sam! Kogar! How dare!
This is why you don't roll on 10s. It was a hit. You didn't need to do that. But yet you did anyways, Juliet, and you've only got yourself to blame.
Right? Illustrana. How could you? We're only giving her shit because she does it every time she's controlling the other one. All right, your super special vine friend. It can't even grab you anymore.
It can't even eat me anymore.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go for the it's a plan. It doesn't know better.
How?
This is gonna suck for it though. It gets the chomp on, and you feel something.
I definitely feel something.
It's definitely not the poison. And then it's gonna try to smack you with
What
the
is
vine.
damage? So I am glad to see that they're proper. All the resistances are probably working for dragon form.
That's good. I know they were doing a bunch of different things. Bow.
The matching tradition resistance wasn't applying properly last time.
Ah, and it's fixing now.
Bow uses smite, then punch.
All right. Smite. Apply effect. Beautiful.
Wow.
Bow
uses a hero point on that.
Yeah, Bow would absolutely use a hero point of that one. There's the critical.
Here we go.
Feels weird. It feels super weird. 62 damage. Is that a second strike? Yeah,
Jesus.
that's fine. I rolled, what, 4 ones since taking control?
Hmm.
Did the controllers from Mass Effect have this much trouble? I don't think they did. Assuming direct control. Why can't I ever roll anything above a 1? That takes that damage. Oh, no, wait. No, that's fine. Whisper!
Yeah. Whisper sidles over. Slaps it with the stick. This is not stunning blows.
Not stunning blows?
Specifically. This one is.
Of course it is. Got the critical. It takes that damage. Then we do that, and then we do that.
Yeah. Yeah, the only really relevant one is the top one. Because if you crit fail that, you stun 3. So.
They're both relevant because it'll lose its slowed.
Would it overwrite the duration of the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's garbage. Oh, that's Whisper done.
It's like a minor tech thing, but it's still a thing.
Well, I guess this is where I start hitting myself. Kind of.
But who you gonna hit?
Yeah, they're both kind of whiffed.
Go for the bird.
Go for the bird.
Crit it.
Yeah, this is when I start rolling the natural 20s.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Bite.
I love it.
Thank you everyone for joining us. That was Stolen Pain. What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus.
Sure. Okay, fine. Crit. Well, at least it wasn't max damage.
Jeez. Yeah, it's pretty big though. Tasty snack.
Now, is this one of those who dares things? We'll do it twice.
Do it. You won't.
The vine. Yeah, that's a miss. No, I'm not gonna do it for the meme.
Come on, you've got 1 hero point left. What are you going to use it on?
I do. I'll get bullied
Man,
into this one.
I really love that KFC.
Oh god.
Keonan flying characters.
Was that like an 1819?
Something like that. Sometimes I don't even look at the dice, just get the audio cue for it. What was it though? It was an 18. That's it done though. Core
My turn again.
Yeah, it is your turn.
I'm just taking a real quick look at Vital Beacon. Interact action. I'm not able to use an interact with my tail, am I?
Are you tapping yourself?
Tonius with the tail.
Oh,
No.
you know what? Considering
now
it only requires a
everyone's-
touch, I'm gonna allow it.
Cool. I will consider that after I breathe. Did I already do spew rocks? I haven't done spew rocks.
Not this
Not this
combat.
round, no.
I didn't get to.
Are you gonna make me roll for like
I
5
need
different
to-
people?
Yes. Fuck. Give me.
Give
is
you a
it?
second. Yeah. That's fine.
Because I need to do the upcast version, and it's a lot more difficult to do than just doing it. Okay, so paste it into chat. Then
Actually, do I want to reveal what the theme is for April Fools this year?
no.
No?
Okay, so there's only a status bonus to damage.
Okay.
Plus 14 status.
Actually, I will say this because it's not going to help anyone. I've written one of the items for it. It is called Act of God.
God.
All right, 60 to 34 coin? 34.
So a bunch of us are making reflex saves.
Nope.
Oh, Bow will be fine.
Hang on, that's the wrong size cone. 30.
Yeah, Bow's fine.
Just trying to think.
I think that'll be half.
There we go. I believe that works.
And the ones that actually matter. What's your DC, Korgar?
35. So they're both
So they'll be
successes.
both successes. Ba-doop. But they are hurting. Gulich, loose your
Yes.
stones once more, fighting against the currents of the water as they strike at both of them. Whisper, I believe you take no damage.
No damage, yeah.
And Korgar.
Success means
Then a
crit.
crunch.
Let's scroll down from that dragon form. There we go. Yep, that's a hit.
Yes, that damage modifier is.
For 29 damage. Still currently in its triple
and
digits.
The recharge. Nah.
Good. All right. Illustrana. Command Petonius. Petonius is going to bite it a lot. That's a hit. That is also a hit. Boop, boop. And that's because Betonius hit, that gives Dragon Form is such a long spell. It really is. It really is, Ash. Because of that, opportune backstab.
Yep.
There's the crit. God, there's so much. $83 damage. We're gonna go clumsy. Frightened. Currently doing piercing damage. So we're gonna put that on there as well. Ash, is this the first time you're kind of seeing high level play as well? Especially with rogues? Because now she's going to start her stabbing.
I mean, I can make it last up to an hour, but as we saw in the last combat, that didn't really help me.
I think it didn't do the sneak attack again.
No, it didn't, but it's not going to matter.
Okay. Fair.
Alright, that's Illustrana done as she stabs and turns it into a salad. This one! You're smaller, Whisper. We're gonna try it. As it tries to attack you with its vine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of villain points, so that's not gonna happen there. One more.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Oh, it's gonna take, like, yeah. That. Yep, it stays bleeding and voided.
Mm-hmm.
Bao's gonna run up to here. Is going to target the Viper Vine.
And smite.
And is absolutely going to smite. We're just gonna have to put that back on. And now we attack. No, Bao doesn't have any. For 30 damage. It is now into double digits. Whisper!
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1,
see.
dead.
Oh. Really hoping that would be the crit. This is the stunning blows.
Stunning blows?
So just do that.
I mean, statistically speaking, we shouldn't have that many of them, but we have.
That.
Click that too soon.
No, you're fine. Success. That'll be a hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. More damage. Another attack.
I think this will do it. I think this is gonna do it.
More damage.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. But I have one more attack left.
You and your
We
monk
did not
bullshit.
take much damage in that at all.
No, I think that was classified as that was a low threat encounter. I think you were supposed to be weakened somewhat by the hazard beforehand.
Hazard. Turns out when an old dude who's lived for too long gets a mental effect, tends not to dwell on it too much.
Also, the fact that we all succeeded the pollen.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
And getting that cold effect from the very beginning as well, it's just like, oh, God.
Yeah, Crick succeeded the pollen, nerfed them from the very beginning.
Yeah, crit succeeded the nature check, so you knew what to hit them with.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't have my mind influenced. No one's going to convince me otherwise that the chemicals in the water aren't turning the frogs gay.
God.
I'm not
All that
gullible.
lead. All the lead in your blood is shielding you from that.
Yeah, I haven't had my vaccines. They're all those microchips. What do you mean microchips are too big to fit in my bloodstream? That's fake news.
All right. The vines have been defeated, and they shall be returned to nature.
Excuse me, Matt, they've been pruned.
I guess. Tomato, tomato.
They've been bruise-weeded.
We can actually close that one now.
Juliet is going to harvest them. And
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm going to leave Untamed form.
I'm just making sure there isn't
Just
something to do with the
that.
fountain. Nope.
It's just a cool looking thing.
It is just a cool looking thing. I'd say, you know, you can drink from it to return your hit points, but the only one really hurting at the moment is Betonius.
Mm.
I mean, we can spend 10 minutes doing the
No.
things.
I should have the immunity on me. But other than that. How much HP did Butonius take?
Like 60?
60?
Like I said, probably the most out of that entire fight. Which, you know.
Hmm.
70 tens. 1, 2, 6, 7. Wow.
That's
Damn.
a lot of threes.
I did not roll above a 6.
That's heal.
Well, he's not getting any more than that.
Yeah, if we wait around 10 minutes, I will refocus and then cast Life Boost again.
You're not
That will
rushing.
be right.
If people want to just
Yeah.
do medical checks on Betonius, I'm happy to just... Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
kind
I
of
can just
feel
treat wounds.
bad.
Let me just.
Like, he's gonna gain at least 64 back.
Mm. Must,
And Betonius is back up to full hit points.
Yeah.
I realize now that I probably didn't need to do the thing, the
Well,
vital beacon. But anyways,
well, you might do. You have a little bit of exploring left to do.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a door to the south. Oh, doors.
They lead to the same room, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just
Drag everyone else over.
3, 2, 1. Flashbang through the door.
Flashbang? Well,
Hit the targets.
this rectangular chamber has walls reaching to a glittering crystalline ceiling overhead, but gloom has dulled any light drifting down from above. A long pool shimmers in the center, its depths filled with deeper blue water that strangely refuses to mix with the water flooding the rest of the room. Stone benches line this pool, steps lead into it, and a crystal stands at either narrow end. The crystal to the north pulses with cerulean light, while the one to the south thrums with darkness, giving off wisps of muck.
Icky. Is there any magical darkness from the muck? Or is it just...
Just,
Also, is there anything hiding in this room?
well, funny you should mention that. A figure does rise up from the waters, from the depths itself.
Isn't this all underwater?
Yeah, but there's some that's a little bit deeper water.
Gotcha.
The bit in the middle is playing by SpongeBob logic.
Yeah, there's a little bit
it's
of a
a brain pool.
campfire.
Hmm.
There's a campfire going. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But
Ew.
this guy rises up from the deeper depths and says, I am Markish. Why have you invaded my domain? Fuck it. With the villain finally revealed, we're gonna leave tonight's session there.
I ruined his speech. I stopped the monologue.
Ah.
This is what happens when it's just the two of us. Everything just goes off the rails.
Just completely out of left field with the room reference. I know that's like the second one for tonight, but still. Ah. But yes, this guy is your boss for this area. Hopefully this will be more of a challenging encounter for all of you. But having made their way into the deeper cistern within the waters of the city of Ko, our heroes find themselves facing down against some sort of undead abomination, some sort of fouled spirit from a different dimension. How they defeat this watery foe? Oh, Mark Brooks. Oh god.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we will, by shaking him to and fro.
Yeah. How they defeated, however, you'll have to find out next week, where we'll be continuing Stolen Fate at 5:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, powered by Foundry VTT, presented by Tabletop Obscura, of course. We're gonna raid into Dwarf Down Under. I know Natural 30s are doing Warframe, but we will be raiding them tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be fine. So we're gonna get that started. Otherwise, thank you all for the follows tonight. There have been quite a few. I do appreciate it a lot. It's building towards everything that we're doing here. There's a couple of things happening in the background that it's just super exciting for me. So we're also going to throw that down. But specifically, I should do the YouTube one just to make things easier for people. Because there will be some announcements going through the YouTube, because they're specifically for the YouTube channel. Otherwise, my two remaining players, do you have any like announcements or things you want to say?
Go watch Marvelous, the show. It's great.
Are they coming to Newcastle?
Hell no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't figure it out, but
They're going to be in Sydney for another week, and then they're going to be in Melbourne. You go watch that show. It's very good if you can.
I can't afford the trip to Sydney for the show. Damn.
Probably not.
No. Alright, that's all good though. Anything weird? You good?
No, just say,
Maybe you can ask Ish nicely, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
yeah, I was just gonna say thanks for running as always.
Oh, well, thank you. Alright. Well, let's head off before the raid heads off for us. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. Please pray for us as we go through this heat, because holy shit. But otherwise, remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night.
Oh, God.